Okay. Hi. It's nice to be back. Good morning. Shadow, Zonkers, Renee. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone else is doing well. Whoever's out there. This is the Dan Good Morning Show. I normally do this every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. We did not stream last Sunday because I had a lovely vacation. One of my closest friends got married in Connecticut, so we took the weekend to be a part of his wedding, and then we visited my brother in Massachusetts for a couple days after that, which was a very needed, very needed break from the week prior. So happy to be back though. I miss streaming very much. I've not missed Dragon Age because I've put an obscene amount of time in this game off stream. I think I streamed for maybe like four-ish hours on launch day. I took some time off on Halloween to stream it, which was fun. But I think I have since put in like 25 hours, so I'm like 30 hours deep. I'm still assembling the Veilguard though. So I would say that I'm still in the tutorial. So I just got Emmerich, who is the party necromancer. So we are going to spend. I'm not sure how much time we'll spend in Necropolis, but Necropolis is the area that Emmerich is a part of. Hey, thanks Dakota. Good morning. So we're going to start with exploring Necropolis today. Emmerich's, he'll be the party member with Balara, who is a veil jumper that I like and seems to be an admirer of Emmerich, so they seem to already have a good back and forth. And then I'll upload this onto YouTube next Saturday. The morning shows are always uploaded onto YouTube on Saturdays. And then we'll be back with the family show with some Fortnite on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. I think that's my spiel. Thanks, Dakota. You too. And then, I should need to plug the Discord more. Also, there's a Discord. I think that's the right. Yes. And there's a Discord. If anyone wants to chat or share memes or whatever, pet photos, food photos off the stream, feel free to say hi there. And admire if you. Thank you, Zonkers. Likewise. Likewise. All right. That's enough yapping. Do this. Oh, I have to tell you guys, this shows you how old I'm getting. That I figured out an accessibility feature.
Let's ask Myrna and Volgoth about these hauntings.
I'd also
with the chat
we
where in OBS I can make the text a lot bigger, which is really nice. I'm hoping that helps with the stream, but I'm excited. And I think you'll like this area, Zonkers. Also, let me know if how the audio balances, if the game volume or like my volume needs adjusted at all. Just give me a holler.
They should be awake and sated.
Yeah, at least. As much as I would love to get LASIK, I spend too much money gaming and streaming. If we ever get to a point where a hype train pays for LASIK, I will live stream me getting LASIK. How about that? Oh, this door just opens now. So it's interesting because when you go through these areas each time, if I can show that off. So when you visit these different like portals or these mirrors that you walk into, and they take you to different worlds basically. So it's not quite open world. It is more like zones in that way, which I prefer right now. I think I need a few more smaller games in my life, even though this is a 100-hour RPG. But each time you go to one of these places, it directly correlates with getting a new member of the Veilguard. And so the first time you're there,
we can figure this out.
You can explore, but only kind of. You can find the occasional bit of loot, but you're really meant to go back a second time. So, whoa, what did this do? But you're meant to go back after you get your companion.
Here's one of those scattered wisps you mentioned, Emmerich.
It's out of alignment. Let's find a receptacle for it while it recovers.
Query update. Yeah, I do too, Shadow. Are you playing Dragon Age right now? You have spirits malign. And spirits are inevitable. Corruption of the undead is more serious. Takes a significant disruption in the fade. Transform a normally serene denizen of the necropolis into one of the malicious dead. Circumstances where mortal suasion is behind a peaceful spirit's downfall, the penalty is clear. Lives and bodies of those who tamper with the undead are forfeit unto the Mornwatch. Only just started, really. Oh, New World. See, I want to get into New World as well, Shadow. It looks really fun, and especially as a console player, like, I'm always interested in an MMO that is console friendly. But that one also seems like it's single player friendly too, right? That kind of caught my attention. There's so many games in the backlog, you know what I mean? But it looks really cool. Are you enjoying it? Let's see what other wisps we can find.
The door's locked. Maybe it'll open if we bring more wisps.
I hope so. I wonder what's inside.
They're powerfully warded, and yet someone passed through these doors not long ago.
So I can't break that crystal because it's got a... Ooh. It do damage to me. Shoot. What did that do?
That did it.
Did what? Didn't do anything. Lying. Outside the dungeons, you've done the whole thing solo or co-op with your wife. That's great to hear. I feel like another one that I actually feel like is good solo, but that I also don't have time for, is Final Fantasy 14, and I really want to play more of that, but I kind of shot myself in the foot with it, because through Game Pass you could get like the standard version of Final Fantasy, and it had like, just saw that wisp fly away. It came with like the first expansion and like a month of the subscription, and I was like, oh cool. But once you opt in for the subscription version versus like the free version with just like a Realm Reborn, it locks you out of the free version. So even though I'm only in the free to play stuff now, I have to pay for the monthly subscription, which sucks. I haven't gone back to that yet. See, really like it. Love that they have console only servers. Oh, I didn't know that. Play on an Xbox server, so everyone's in a fresh start. Shadow, let me know what server you're in if I ever do download New World, because I think you have to buy the base game, right? But then it's free to play beyond that. I think is my understanding. Love Final Fantasy 14. Console version doesn't have the same free to play system that PC does. I thought that it did, Shadow, because I thought that I had played on PlayStation for a pretty decent chunk of time. I only switched over to Xbox because it offered like the standard version with Game Pass, but then I locked myself out of the free version, which kind of sucks. I had no sub or anything in New World. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know what server you're on. If I ever make a character, I'll hop on that one with you. Prison gods and their divine power sense a potential ally in Necropolis. We must sway it to their cause. According to that unbearable necromancer we've had to deal with. I think that's Emmerich. The entity we seek should be in the Shrouded Halls. The impossible map. Full. Okay, I'll take it. Cool. Yeah, let me know. No pressure. I haven't bought the game yet, so. But it's on my mind, as many games are. Did the wisp just go into that candle? Did I miss something here? Okay. I wonder if I have to find like 4 more lights to get that one going. Right, okay. 2 more. Oh. 1 more. Aha!
There we go.
Wisp. Oh, there's the. I was like, I lost the door. What I was supposed to do with this? What character did you start with for Dragon Age Shadow? What are you rocking? I am doing a elf with a Grey Warden backstory and playing as the warrior, as I typically do. I always like the sword and shield. What's this gonna do for me? Oh, I see a wisp up there. Ooh. Ooh. Ugh. Got it. Hey, Elf and Grey Warden too. Okay. Nice. But the mage. Almost always start as a mage. I always think that magic is beautiful in video games, like particularly I know we've talked a lot while like I've played Elden Ring as well, and I just think I know the magic in this game is beautiful too, but I always like to be like up front in the like I'd like to kind of just be in that melee scenario. Something about it is very satisfying to me. I always like in a lot of multiplayer games too, I'll play like a tank type character. It's just has always been satisfying for me. And with the Grey Wardens in particular, I've noticed as I'm starting to get a little further leveled, there's a nice emphasis on like flame weapons. So a lot of the abilities that I have now kind of like work together, where just different things that I do will trigger my sword to be lit on fire, which is a lot of fun to play with. So I can still get a little sense like I'm doing magic. Really, it's just like an affliction, but it helps. We get a lot better defense, product resistance. I like the rage generation, especially playing as the warrior. But I do need more heavy armor. That armor looks cool though. I feel like mage always takes so much longer to get strong in RPGs, but then you're one of the strongest once you get there. I think that's absolutely true for Dragon Age specifically, Zonkers. I think the mage in this game I've heard has a very slow start. Like mage and warrior are kind of reversed, like in this game specifically, where like the warrior starts off like heavy, but then it kind of sounds like it doesn't evolve too much beyond that, where like the mage for this one seems like it builds out to be very impressive. Usually a healer type in multiplayer games, especially MMOs. Yeah, the healer, I didn't get far enough in Final Fantasy XIV to get to a healer, I think. But that interested me as well. Last wisp. I do want to see what that... I don't think I'll keep that armor on, because I like the one that I have having rage generation, but that looks like it's cool. Oh, that's pretty sick. I dig that. A helmet. Creepy helmet. I always hide the helmet. But there is I do have to shout out, I like how this looks. I kind of like all the extra ropes and stuff. It's like kind of feels like naval almost. But I know as a warrior, I need to lean into heavy armor at some point. It's just finding the right balance. Haven't quite gotten there yet. Oh, got the wisp in. like that they're on a timer. So, okay, so I just noticed those wisps that I was bringing over, and then it's gonna leave, was animating those corpses to open the
That
door.
last wisps unlocked this door.
It took
Let's
me
take a
4
look.
times to notice that. But that's cool. There were just 4 bodies there, just waiting to pull those chains. That's kind of morbid. It's kind of cool. It's kind of morbid. Any watchers or visitors are to report at once if they witness imbalances such as dream cycles, broken auras amongst the necropolis's scared inhabitants. If you are unsure, please seek out a senior watcher for a proper diagnosis.
Thank you for coming, Rook. We're in need of your assistance.
Your letter spoke of hauntings?
Malign spirits freed by the gods.
They have concretized.
I love that they give the shadow guy, he's not yelling, but they only give his
These spirits
subtitles in
will
all
cause
caps,
great
which I think
harm.
is very funny.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
I'm gonna pull that
We
chat
must
window down
of our
ever so
skeletal
slightly.
assistance.
Are any lost?
Intermittently.
So
One
it looks like it's
revels in
bleeding onto my
hiding in the
camera a
sand.
little bit. Just a sec. Been tinkering around. I've actually been taking things away from my stream overlay over time. Just trying to simplify things a little bit, particularly for the gameplay screen. Let down ever so slightly. Try that. Oh, I made it go away. Okay. You got for me.
Prepare yourselves.
Look at all that stuff. Okay. Something new for Emmerich. Couple new things for Emmerich. What's this? Sightless skull. Roll dagger. Actually, that's probably a good one for me. Rage generation, and I usually use control abilities too. Okay. This. A gift for Emmerich. Sure. They got some good stuff over here. That. I don't need that. That. I kind of want that. Can always go back. That right now.
The dead keep watch.
For a necromancer. Oh, that's just to give him his gift. Okay.
Rook, Professor, a new group of Venatori trespass in the shrouded halls.
The gall of them!
They come in search of plunder.
We'll put a stop to that.
I am extremely happy with the extra large font in OBS. I'm so happy I found that. It's so much easier. So much easier to see. I'm getting old. Wait. Some loot over there to get. Bunch of this. Different trespassers. Hauntings. Okay. Lots of stuff to do, and I'm kind of glad I stopped playing where I did yesterday, because I felt like I have put so much time extra, like probably like 25 hours, 30 hours into this since streaming. It's like I feel like I need to pick a good starting point. to pick it back up again. And I think this is right. Like explore a new area with a new character. So yeah. Break yesterday. Let's smash armor rage. This is control rage. I think both of my abilities right now are control abilities though, so that might make more sense. Projectile and control. I don't have a smash on at all. So I should switch that. Need to get that enchantment back though. That is the one thing. You have to go back to home base. It's little like purple icons. The only way to get the enchantments on, which is tough. It's like highlighting like I got new stuff, but I don't see new stuff. Crazy? More stagger. Probably didn't need to buy that. What do we got? Detonations deal 25% damage versus health. Humans and undead. Fashion check though. Oh no, that's hideous in comparison. Nah. Stick with fashion. Look at those shoulder pads. You know what I mean? Already seems very much like a Doctor Strange character, which I enjoy very much. Let me check out these chests here. I think that's this way. It can be hard to keep straight sometimes. No. Oh. That didn't feel right. Alright.
We've company.
Yeah, we had company. You know what I'm saying? Whew. Melted him. Hell yeah. All right.
Good work, everyone.
Oh. Yeah, so like that's so now I've got like the flame sword here. That's I have a couple items that I'm like really happy with right now. I have an ability where if I do a perfect counter, it sets my sword on fire. Hi Haley, good morning. I am back. It sets my sword on fire for a period of time, and then I have a couple abilities that extend the flame. But then the shield that I'm using, on top of that, when I get a perfect block, it pulls everybody in, so then I can hit everyone with the flame sword, and it's like a really nice.
I'll need a wisp.
What's the word I'm looking for? Nice pairing. It's the wisp. Ooh, how do I get up there? Oh, I didn't realize it was that easy. What you got going on, Haley? What's up? Memento. Huh. I don't know how to get in there. There's that too. Getting my sim to be the Grim Reaper. I didn't know you could make your sim the Grim Reaper. I thought he was like a character that just shows up to bid your character farewell. That's interesting. Never really played The Sims though. I always struggle with like building Sims.
Those are bones.
I fuss with the details too much and it ends up not being fun for me.
Around?
New expansion,
It
okay.
considers this all a game. Let's return the remains to where they belong.
I can't believe. Wait, what? Where do they belong? Got stressed. If you put a timer on me, I'm like immediately stressed out. Do I go? There we go, there we go. It's got stressful music and stuff too. I don't need this. Nowhere. Wait, didn't I? Thought I did it. I did do it. Okay. Ah! Oh, there's the next one. Okay. Okay. I hate this music. It needs to chill out. I'm doing my best. Okay. Sprint faster.
Wait, what?
What do you mean? Did I go the wrong way? No, Mr. X. Although I am considering streaming Silent Hill 2 at some point. Trying to woohoo the actual Grim Reaper. Wait, so then do you try to like steal his position by woohooing him? No, we're not. No, Mr. X doesn't get any woohoos from me. That's for sure. All right. So I wonder if I have to. I must have to backtrack at some point. 'Cause I clearly left the area. I didn't think I left the area. I'll try to circle back though. See what happens. Because I don't think you guys can tell the difference just because I have a pretty basic capture card. But Silent Hill 2 is a PS5 exclusive. But I do have the PS5 Pro. That looks pretty good to me. Like I said, I have a pretty basic capture card. I think that's something that I'd like to invest in next year. One that is 4K HDR compatible and stuff like that, because my current one is not. Okay, so I see the wisp there. But if I leave, it's gonna yell at me. See another purple flame. Oh. Do it. What now? Where? Running back. I just go back here? Oh.
That did it.
Okay.
The bones are back where they should
Great.
be.
Just want him like a misogynist collects whip. Jesus. Shadow, the pro has been good so far. I will say the biggest thing, I always prefer frames. And if I have to pick between resolution and frame rate, I'm always going to pick frame rate. And so I think the pro so far has done a really nice job of making frame rate modes just more enjoyable. Just kind of scaling the resolution a little bit, but also I believe, or I know rather, the Dragon Age version specifically gives you better lighting in the frame rate mode, and that's what I notice in this the most. I don't like in this one in particular, I don't notice a big resolution boost, but I do notice a massive lighting improvement. I will say the the game that I've tried that I've noticed the most, which is hilarious, is Fortnite. I think Fortnite looks ridiculously good on the Pro. The first game I booted up with it, first two, I think. I did Reload solos, and then I did Battle Royale solos, and I won both. And so that one, I get 120 frames, and it looks stupid good, but I just could not help but laugh that like the game that I noticed the improvement the most on was Fortnite. It felt very on brand for me. But so far so good. I love how light it is too. Granted, this one doesn't have a disk drive, but I upgraded from the base PS5 with a disk drive, and that thing is an absolute behemoth. So I love how much smaller this is. I never needed the disk drive. It was just, for the longest time, the only one that you could get was one with the disk drive, just because it was more expensive. People weren't scalping that one as often. Oh. God, you're a nerd. That's okay. I accept it. I'm proud. I don't purchase things often, but when I do, I swing pretty heavy with, you know, like I don't buy a lot, but then every couple years I spend a couple $100 upgrading the consoles. I swing big when I do. Good nerd. Half-made bandit. Let's see. This is a chest right here. A large army of... Who saw me? Let's go.
Into the fray.
Come on, let me show off my block thing. Yeah. Oh, and then I also have... Yeah, so that's the perfect dodge. It like acts as like a vortex. But then I also have my helmet, which you guys can't see because it's ugly and I don't want you to. See that like green like skull that went flying there? Every time I kill an enemy, it's a feature of that item. It sends out like a necro ghost to go do damage to whatever the nearest enemy is, which is pretty cool. I just have like a ton of gear right now that I'm super happy with. It just like everything complements each other. You know, adding the flames or extending the flames, pulling guys in, lots of good stuff. And we were talking about mages and warriors earlier.
Have you been to Arlethan lately?
That's like I kind of like pairing me as the warrior, having a mage and a she's not a mage but kind of adjacent, like a magic archer almost. I like surrounding myself with that. You guys see me send that magic back at him? I'm not ready for that. Never are. So I still got all the cool effects all around me. It's just I'm up close and personal. I enjoy that style very much. Because Belara, the archer that's with me, she does lightning magic, and I've got flames, and then he's got the necro stuff. It's a nice pairing right now. I dodged it. That's rude.
That's the last of them.
That was a good battle. I just wanted the treasure chest. All right. There we go. Mento, Quill. To effect a proper cleansing of the vaults of the beloved. Should malign spirits find their way into the vaults, they will be drawn again and again. After you drive them out, you must light candles to keep them from returning.
These are instructions. Lighting candles will drive away malign spirits from the
Okay.
vaults.
An ancient practice. Let us see if it avails us.
Let's look for those candles we have that will cleanse this place.
Love to do that. The candles in the room with us. Oh, there they are. Okay. Any up here? What else we got? Looks like there's tons of candles, but how many of them are actually getting used? Or maybe they're all broken. A lot of them look like destroyed almost.
Last candle. The vaults should be quieter now.
The air grows lighter already.
That's cool. Hopefully that gives me access to the chest now. Hey. Gimme. Detonation supply siphon. That's a nice ability. I have to get the second piece though for that to. So that's something that I like too, is that like no gear is wasted in this game. So you don't, there's no such thing as like duplicate gear. If you do get duplicate gear, it automatically bumps your stuff up a tier. And that will unlock different abilities. So I appreciate that a lot. Adam, hey, welcome. I'm back. We had a very wonderful and desperately needed vacation. But we are resuming the stream schedule. I'm very happy to be back. And I also appreciate all of you that are here with me right now. But it always makes me happy that like if I take some time away to do stuff that like I do actually miss streaming. It tells me I'm doing the right thing. Which feels good. Like I'm always excited to get back to it, or if I'm like behind on getting stream clips ready or something, like I'm always like, you know, like excited to get that out, see how things do, see if I can start up any conversations, hopefully good ones. Had some trolls lately, but I don't let that get me down. Baddies.
Trouble coming.
For the old.
Served. You feel God in this Chili's tonight? What does that mean? It's 10:45. What are you talking about? Oops, I'm not ready.
Come forth, chains undone.
Get that nonsense go away.
Feel the strength of Venator.
They always dodge the fire trail. It makes me sad. Who else?
Is everyone intact?
Venatori sure made themselves cozy here.
The cultists will be staying longer than they imagined.
Ah, because they'll be dead. Get it? We're in the necropolis. We're in the dead place. They're taking a long visit. That means they died. Visitors are discouraged from leaning too close to the pools. It's been said that one can hear the secrets of the dead and the ripples of cascades, but sometimes the waters plunge deeper than they should.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
Oh, that was a puzzle? You can't swim, which does make me sad. Any body of water will immediately... Fortunately, you don't take damage. I don't think. No. But no, you can't swim, unfortunately. Doesn't matter what kind of water it is. Discouraged from leaning too close to the pools. One can hear secrets of the dead, of the cascades. Sometimes the waters plunge deep. Good. That doesn't seem like a riddle. I said, let's figure this out, but... Rip. Yep, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can't swim. But I really would not let that... If you're interested in Dragon Age, it's so fucking cool. Like, I would not let the fact that you can't swim deter you. Like, I guess it depends on how much time you want to spend in a game, because I do have like 30 hours in this game and I'm still assembling the Veilguard. I have one more companion to find, but it's just so awesome. You don't have to spend that long assembling the Veilguard, but I can't leave a side quest alone to save my life. So here I am, 30 hours later, still kind of in the tutorial. But that's a personal choice. Do it. Did I get a wisp? Oh. Oh. Help me out, Emmer.
If caught,
That
There
did
we
it.
go. What I want to know is, when are we getting a big group together for some 2v8s? You love swimming. Oh, you know what? Let's do that over the holiday break. Like that week between Christmas and New Year's. Let's do it. We'll see if we can get,
what do you dream of?
maybe that can be
in the dark?
Zonker's first stream. Because we keep trying to get her to
No,
start streaming
not
since she
yet.
plays Dead by Daylight more than
bury me.
anyone
I'm
that I
alive.
know.
I'm still alive.
I would be willing.
It's open. There's
I would be
light.
willing over the holiday break, because I do want to do a couple extra streams in that time. No, it's like a month away. No, I don't even have it installed. The real question is, do we think we can get you to stream for the first time doing that? Written like Sonic to your PC. Buying Haley Laura. Who's Laura? Oh, a Dead by Daylight character. Sorry, I'm so out of the loop on that game. I played it one time and I sucked ass at it. But I firmly believe that that is a game that I will only play with people I know. You can all laugh at how absolutely horrible I am at that game. It is easily the worst worst I have ever performed in a video game is trying to play Dead by Daylight with Brittany.
They're firing at us.
What? Who's what? Who's firing? What are you talking about? There's nobody here. We all worked up for nothing.
So, does Manfred have, you know, people, thoughts, and feelings?
His self-expression may be limited, but Manfred is as cognizant of his surroundings as you or I. Ah, to a certain degree.
Depends on if you want to hear my kids scream or not. That's cool. It'll blend in for sure. I'll be screaming plenty. Yeah, I did escape the first try, but that's only because of you, and it was a miserable, stressful, terrifying experience. Adam, it's a totally different vibe if I'm playing anything scary. It's mostly just me screaming. This is a totally different vibe. So much so that I figured out how to put a heart rate monitor on the last morning show. We did the Alan Wake 2 DLC. I figured out how to do a heart rate monitor for that, and that was fun. Don't put our backs into shoring up the shrouded halls right now. They won't be fit to enter. I'd rather take my final rest rather than push another wheelbarrow of sand. Need more necromancers to get their noses out of their books and do some work down here. Things would go right faster with some corpses. Hey, Burn. Good morning. How you doing, sir? Happy Sunday. The group is discussing Dead by Daylight right now. I don't know if you play. Tell you what, when you get a good flow in that game, juking killers feels good. It is okay. So Zonkers and I became friends. Yes, playing Resident Evil Revelations. I want to say 2. And we worked together, but not for very long. And we had a switch in the break room, and she's always been a huge horror fan. I enjoy horror, but I'm just always a big chicken about it. And we played like that whole campaign co-op together, and it was a lot of fun. Need a wisp here. No Dead by Daylight for you. Not typically for me either, but it sounds like you might see a stream over the holidays, Burn. It'll be good for a laugh. If nothing else, it'll be good for a laugh. I think I've been... No, I was over there already.
Trouble. There's a haunting.
Something. It was level 30. I think I'm like level 26. Oh! There we go. Only messed up every single one of those. All right. No, not yet. Let's do that, maybe? No, let's do that. Do this. Yeah, there we go. All right, I gotta lock in for a second. Sorry, y'all. Oh my god. Got a laser beam? What is this? Blech. Every time he teleports, I lose the target lock on him, which is very clever, but not appreciated.
I'm back already.
Come on. We got it. We're cooking him. I need to use a potion though. Ah! Got him.
Looks like a creepy Manfred.
Manfred
Hey.
would never be so vicious. Though, when pressed the wrong way, errant spirits of curiosity sometimes turn
Ooh.
to malice.
That wasn't too bad. All right. Let's see. Any consolation, I'm supposed to be doing an Alien Isolation stream. Oh yeah, for hitting 150 followers, right, Burn? I do want to see that. I like watching people stream in VR. I do have a Quest 3 that I love, but I don't think I have a good... the space that I can use my VR headset is not this room. And that room, and so I don't want to like haul everything somewhere because I've got a, I don't know if it's on the camera. There's a ceiling fan like right above me, and it, like the chains would hit my head if I'm like trying to do anything in VR. But I do love when people stream in VR. I may or may not have had something to do with you hitting your follower goal for a VR stream. So I hope I can make it whenever that is. Yeah, I put a couple plugs out there that you were super close to your follower goal. You should have done a Discord like me. Once I heard horror VR stream, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta shout this out. The Discord's a lot safer. Me, you, Haley, and Adam in a survivor party would be awesome. Yes, I agree. That would be fun. Gonna be a while. Gotta heal up before I can move around with VR stuff. Yeah, is your back still bothering you, Burn? Hope not. Everything's okay. I do have some chronic back issues myself, which have been getting better this year as I've been losing weight. Like I see a chiropractor now. I try to stretch an awful lot more. Stretch my back out like 3 times a day just to try to help that stuff. But I've had to put a lot of vacation time in from back spasms in the past, which has been very frustrating because it's not how you want to spend your time off.
I think this wisp wants something.
These wisps are so needy. Sciatic nerve stuff. That sucks. Have you set down a laptop lately? Yeah. So I used to stream off of my MacBook Air, but that is not powerful enough to run a stream well. It was just what I started with. But even trying to do like a 720p stream is not very effective. I don't think that would be the move. Doing much better. Playing with your daughter last night and she pulled on your arms from behind. Oh, and it flared it up for you. I'm sorry. Oh, you're making fun of me. Yeah, it used to be like the most random thing would totally take me out of commission with my back. It'd be like I'd pick up laundry and then I'd have to put a day of vacation in because I'd throw my back out. So, PSA everybody, I see an ad break is coming in 20 seconds. So I'm going to switch this over to a be right back scene. It'll be a 3-minute ad break and then it's an uninterrupted hour of the stream beyond that. So get your coffee refills, stretch, water, snacks, whatever. And we will be back in like 3 minutes. Welcome back, everybody. What are we talking about? Pillsbury blueberry biscuits. Ooh, sounds great. Started baking. Sounds incredible. I'm also willing to sample. Any stuff I make usually doesn't make it out of the house. Not looking at anyone in particular. Apparently if I make these crazy good PB, not awful for you cookies tonight, really promise to try not to eat them all and bring you some Tuesday. What is PB, Adam? Is that like the PB2 stuff? Like the peanut butter powder? If so, I would love calorie smart, high protein, peanut butter cookie. That sounds great. Thank you. I mean, I'll take anything really, but depends on how much of it I will eat. Halo top stuff. Oh, okay, cool, cool. What do I do with this? Oh, no valid companions. That's rude. I did this boss fight and then I don't have the companion to progress. That sucks. That's got to be Tosh then, because I'm only missing one companion. I read this already. Did do that. I will say, I'm noticing a lot of screen tearing on this. I have not had on the TV upstairs. I wonder if it's an issue with the monitor. But, alas. Okay. I wish I had some sort of marker I know to come back here. That's got to be Tosh that I would do that with. Whatever. That is another nice feature with this is every companion has their own unique ability separate from combat that like helps you solve environmental stuff. But you don't have to swap between party members if you have a companion, or if you don't have a companion with you rather. That needs to do something, you can pull their ability without them being in your active party, which is very nice. Let's see. Definitely take a cooldown reduction. Like that. Oh, those are they are really good. Far from a from scratch type baker. Oh, I'm not worried about that at all. But thank you. If they survive your house, thank you. Does that have a leech ability on it? That nations leech 50% of their damage. That's pretty cool. And his base armor is like too cool. Reminds me of well, what's the faction in Destiny? It's been a minute since I've played. The Hive. Looks like Hive Queen armor, the shoulder pads. Ori. Disturbing the width. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Just smash that? Oh, it's on the other side of the wall.
You know that confusing part of the lighthouse?
The crystalline wards that syncopate against the astrolabe?
That's it. I think I found out what they're... Oh, I'm sorry.
Quite all right. Working late?
A little. I'll catch up on sleep later.
Let's see. That's a path. Okay. She cares about you guys too much to not let some survive if she said she would. Well, cool. I look forward to it.
Have the vows in the vaults of the beloved been renewed?
We have found willing souls.
See, they always give this guy all caps subtitles, but he's not really yelling. I don't think he is.
That skeleton that used to be a spirit of curiosity is gone.
Our gratitude. The magic animating this haunting is ancient.
The god stole its slumber.
The shrouded halls have been left in appalling condition.
Memory wanes.
Ooh,
That provides
chills.
scant comfort.
got a new quest there? Is that what that said? That's the gift. Oh. So that unlocked a quest into the forest then. There for flavor so you understand bigness. Oh, the all caps means business. Yes. He looks very cool. He's very spooky with the smoke coming out of the robes, but felt a bit silly. That's cool. So I can show off another area for you guys then. Yeah, the forest. I like the forest. It's pretty. Treviso is really cool. It's like a kind of has a an Italy vibe. It's like the town always looks like it's in sunset. There's canals everywhere. That one's pretty cool. Docktown is like as described. It's like a busy harbor town. The Ravane Coast is the one that I have not been to yet. That's where the final companion is at. And the lighthouse is home base. The crossroads is like, it's like a spiritual highway in between each of these locations that you have to go there first before you go to any of the zones. And then the necropolis is where we're at right now. I'm sure it'll expand beyond that too, but for Act 1, these are the zones. How far into this would you say I am? So I'm not sure what like the act structure is. I feel like it's Act 1, 2, 3. And if that's the case, I'm still in Act 1 because I have not fully assembled the Veilguard yet. I'm missing one companion still. And I would say like 5 hours ago was introduced to equipment enchantments. So like that makes me feel like I'm still very much in the tutorial. I have no concept of how long the other acts are going to be. I know a lot of reviewers said they played the game in 50 hours, and I don't think that's enough time to spend in this game. But they have a time crunch. I don't, so I understand. But oh, I saw him.
More Venatori, and they're summoning a demon this time.
Oh. So not terribly far, I think, is my answer, which is sometimes intimidating, sometimes exciting. Because I was actually kind of hoping for I was like, oh, I would love a 50-hour RPG. Like, that sounds really good to me right now, just so I don't get burned out on something. And I probably will get burned out on this eventually, but think vacation helped a little bit too. We'll see. I'm still loving it, so not really worried about it. And in fact, I'm starting to, I feel like as I level up more, I got all this crazy stuff going on in the combat now, so it's like I'm enjoying it even more. But I'm overall just extremely happy with it. I just realized I've been upgrading his one path there. I don't actually have something that can, I think, take full advantage of it. Like, I'm starting to get into the nuances of, like, there's different effects that you can apply. Like, there's, like, sundered, weakness, stuff like that, like different things that you can apply to enemies, and then your companions have different abilities that can either apply those things or detonate those things, and then the ability tree will add things to that, or like if they do detonate it, then this happens.
I think that's the last of the trespassing.
There's like a lot of nuance to the combat that I'm like just feeling like I'm getting into the swing of and like starting to be like actually excited about it, where you know, it doesn't necessarily matter that I'm just a sword and shield character, because my abilities can play off of a ranger or a mage in like ways that make the combat just like freaking awesome. That's exactly how I feel, Burn. That's exactly how I feel about these kinds of games. Can be finished in 50 hours. I certainly will not be finishing it in 50 hours. That is well said. I have a very bad habit of turning games into 100-hour behemoths. But I also don't like to replay games, so it's not, you know, there's different choices that you can make in this, like with any Bioware game, but I never go back to do it a different way. And so I wind up spending too much time on my one playthrough because I know I'm never going back. So it's like doing every side quest possible, every faction quest, companion quest, whatever it is. Like, I will spend an unreasonable amount of time doing absolutely everything on my first playthrough because it's my only playthrough. Sometimes that bites me in the butt because I'll get burned out on a game and I don't finish it, but I try really hard to come back. Something loses my attention. Do my best. I'm out. Gotta go do things. Have a great stream. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the things that you're gonna do. Have a nice Sunday. You're gonna have to go over some Dead by Daylight tips with me, because that's not gonna go well. Trying to avoid that currently with Baldur's Gate, caring less about getting all those tiny things I should get. I struggle with that hard, Burn. That is one. That's one that's on the back burner. I like started Act 3 after about 70 hours into the game, and I was like, I think Act 3 is bigger than 1 and 2 combined, and like I did take a break, and I haven't been back in a while. That and trying to avoid looking up too many guides. I struggle with that mightily, because as I said, which I think you can probably relate to, with it being the one playthrough, like if I'm putting 100 hours in the game, I also want it to end the way I want to, and so I am definitely guilty of looking up guides from time to time and make sure I'm making the right decisions, because truly nothing would feel worse than me putting 100 hours into this game and then the ending not going the way I want it to, you know? What do you mean 79 hours in left Act 1? What do you mean? Whoa! Yeah. Wow. You're in for a 500-hour game, my friend. Holy cow. All right, Navarra is not unlike the Imperium when it comes to Templars. Navarran Templars still put down anyone foolish enough to be possessed by a demon. Best use of an attack dog if you're obliged to set one at the gates. Political power is thin. Not beholden to the necromancers, but they don't always yield. Somehow they ban the Templars from their crypts. Wandered around a lot. I'm at 130 and just got out of Act 2. Wow, that is crazy, you guys. I mean, I'm glad, like, I'm genuinely glad you're getting that much time out of the game, but I felt like I was wandering around a lot, and I'm, like, stressed about being at, like, 70 hours and just starting Act 3. That's crazy. I see, that's what I mean. I did that too, Burn. Wow. There's so much more to explore in Act 2, Burn. I think Act 2 is bigger than Act 1. That's crazy. Well, I look forward to hearing about it. That'd be a good one to stream too, actually. Once your VR stream's done. People love Baldur's Gate streams. It's fun to like mull over decisions with people. Just read that. Oh, she has skills to do. That's what it. Okay. It's done. Look at the skills I have on her right now. Detonate Sundered. By Weekend. I think I detonate Weekend. I think that's my yes. What I really need is somebody that can apply Overwhelm. I don't think I think I can just detonate it. Or no, the opposite. I need someone who can detonate it. I can apply it. Okay. Apply Overwhelm. Detonate. Okay. Let's find her. And we'll beef that up. Oh, that looks like a fun ability. I don't even have that equipped for her. I stagger. Draws enemies towards a point on the battlefield, then those pull close. That sounds cool. The nice thing too with these ability trees, there's so many like nice quality of life updates in this game where it's just so gamer friendly. Like I can refund any of these skill points at any time and just like fully respec these characters. So like right now I'm focusing on her ability to apply Weekend because I can detonate Weekend. And if I ever wanted to swap that and focus more on detonating Sunder and pull in another companion that can apply Sunder, you can just do that on the fly. Like Balara is the only one that I've got focusing on a healing ability right now. Any of the other characters can do it. It's just I don't focus on that for her, and I can swap that at any time, which is nice. Dan's a tactical genius. I do fuss over the combat details an awful lot. Currently in the Shadow Cursed Lands. You'll do that this week. Nice. I hope your back's doing okay. Waiting a new start strictly for streamer. Just keep going with what I'm doing. Yeah, that's a tough choice, Burn, because I know I don't know if you're connected with Casbot on Threads, but she's super cool. She did the same thing with Dragon Age, where like she has a playthrough that's like hers, and then she has a playthrough that's for stream. I'm just not willing to put that much time into a game to have different runs going. Like, so you guys are unfortunately, you know, I did the intro, I did the first 3 hours of this game, and now I'm back streaming this after like putting 30 hours in the game. I can't help it. I try to be good about it. If it's a smaller game, like Alan Wake 2, I pretty much did not play off stream. When I beat both of the Hellblade games this year, I didn't spend time with those off stream. If it's like a smaller game that I feel like I can finish over a month of streams, I'll leave it alone. But if it's going to be a big game like this, it's like I would rather play the game when I want to play it, you know? So Twitch extension for BG3 so you can see party equipment and all that is great. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. All right. I kind of want to I use this. I apply and then detonate. So I'm not using Sundered right now. I kind of want to have her equip this Veil Tear thing, because that looks cool. Swap this for an electric black hole, because that sounds awesome. Versus barrier. Okay. I'm not using that right now. That sounds cool. Do you think I may spend some time trying to finish off Dragon Age Inquisition game for stream? Okay, okay. Inquisition is the one that I did not play. Dragon Age Origins, I would say, is my favorite. One of my favorite games of all time. Like, it's still probably a top 5 game for me. I'd probably put some CD Projekt Red games up there as well. Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk 2.0 is like a top 5 game all time for me. Else? Maybe like Last of Us Part 2. I don't know what the 5th one is. Think on it. Okay. Oh, not Davrin. Emmerich. I need to redo his skills because I maxed this one out. I'm not actually using that. That one I'm using, right? As Quietus. Need the weekend one right now, I think. Opposed to, as cool as this is, not actually fitting my style right now. Oh, that's cool. You can trigger the ability automatically without using the ability. So you can get a second one for free. Pretty neat. Let's see. Absolutely enjoyed Inquisition. Just ended up being one of those games I played for a while. Other games popped up in between. Burn, it sounds like you and I play games very similarly. I most recently had that exact experience with Stellar Blade, where I got Stellar Blade at launch. I was very excited for it, and I would play it in like these 10-hour increments, and I think it took me roughly like 40 hours to beat. And every time I would do that, I'm like, I forgot. I was like, why did I put this game down? And then another game would pop up. I would put it down for a couple months, come back, put 10 more hours in, back and forth. But I'm glad that I finally did finish that one, because I did end up really enjoying it. I think I would say like the last 10 hours of that game like got me to a point where I was like, I want Stellar Blade 2, because the story finally kind of panned out, and you started to see some just really incredible boss fights towards the end. It's a little bit of a boss rush towards the end. You probably fight like 5 or 6 bosses in pretty quick succession, versus previously in the other zones, you know, you'd explore for like 5-6 hours and then you'd have a big boss fight. And honestly, it feels like the last 10 hours of that is like just hammering you with these boss fights, but the variety is so freaking cool in them that I absolutely loved it. Did that. We opened up that door, which is that shortcut. Up this. Chain. Is this the same quest? I want to go this way, since I just unlocked this. I think my problem is because a lot of times you game with your brother, you'll go hard into a game that we've played, leaving what I have been playing to collect dust for a while. I understand that, but it's also, as somebody that plays with his family every week online, I can definitely understand valuing that too. Like, I'm very, very grateful for the family time with gaming. That's cool that I think
Stop that spirit from scattering bones all over the place.
That's interesting. As I've like completed quests here, it's like safer in the surrounding area. There weren't NPCs over here before. Because it was like all the guys I was fighting was like the Necropolis is being invaded by the Venatori, which is like a magic faction. So like now that I've driven them out, like there's NPCs outside of these doors, which is really cool. Nice touches. I think that I'm going the wrong way. I think I'm supposed to go low. And I instead went high. That's okay. Like that's cool having all the skeletons here because this was all fights on the first trip here, meeting Emmerich for the first time. Yeah, you did not have all these people up here, skeletons working and stuff. It's very cool. Oh, glad I went up here. Emmerich is like loaded up with gear right now. Okay. Now, what is it? We've been streaming for an hour and a half. This was the quest that I actually came to this space for, and then I just kept picking up crap. That's how a game becomes 100 hours. This is what I started the stream up, rather, for. Ooh, okay. Weekend. Oh, I don't have my ability ready yet. It's okay. Oh, did I not equip the stupid... I didn't. Good for me. Maybe I can do that real quick. Oh, I did. This can't be changed during combat. It didn't look like she could use it. Missed something up there? Maybe it's like a passive thing. It also reverted my ultimate ability. I didn't want to have happen. It's weird. It's okay. We'll change it. Get it sorted. Oh. Where did the... Where are they going? Not the big boss guy. I think I killed him. Oh, I didn't. There we go. There we go. Come on. Level 27, excellent. Love to see it.
A lot of dead Venatori. What happened here?
Okay.
An excellent
Gilded cage.
question.
Oh, I thought he was going to say more than that. Great question. Token of true flight. Oh, I don't mess with projectiles too much, so pass on that. New quest beyond us. Okay. Let's see. Is this a... No, it isn't. That's an active ability. Like, she treated it like it was a... passive. Yeah, why did my ultimate get switched out? That's very strange. Alright. Not leveled up. Can't go any further on the champion yet, unfortunately. Takedown damage. I do a lot of control abilities, so I do try to focus on those upgrades. Damage for interrupting somebody. Takedown damage. My health. Dagger. Charged and final attack. 15% damage to enemy. Burn? Rage. We do burn and bleed. You don't have to take these specific abilities if you want to. I do like I don't really care about, like I'm happy with my strike and area abilities already. Those two are kind of boring to me. I don't use the two-handed weapon at all, so I haven't been messing with that upgrade path. I don't really do necrotic stuff either. I let Emmerich and Lucanus do that. So I've been focusing more up here with like the fire, and then you have to be level 30 to get into the champion specialization beyond what I've done. But that's more like tanky build stuff. Well. Might do that. Rage. Attacks with mauls or shields deal bonus damage. Okay. Now I think I'll focus on the bleed first. So we'll do bleed and fire, and then we can do that ability to do bonus damage if they're bleeding or on fire, and then we'll move into the champion specialization. Sound good, everybody? Okay.
Sealed tight.
Stand back.
Oh.
Are you Venatori? Are there sniffing rats?
Sounds awful.
This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
That's gotta be a demon.
And a powerful one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori knew something.
Oh, no, I know first. So I'm open to suggestions, but I think I've played this more, more than anybody I know so far. What we know, place sealed long ago. Sense magical Loki? Lochi? Projecting from here into the upper world, demons will manifest on these points tied to seals. One demon is in the Anderfels, one back home in Deventer, one in Arlothan. Kill the demons at the loci? Maybe like a location, but like plural locations. The door to inner chamber will unseal. The entity inside the inner chamber is dead. Lesser demons will keep returning. We don't know how to leave this bloody place. Okay.
This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
Well, let's find some demons.
The Order would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out.
Very well. Found demons across Thetis. Thought to flatter me with lies, so I sealed the door behind them. That's ominous. Shadow's chance. Okay. So I think I've explored everything I'm able to for right now. This chest I need Tosh for, the companion I don't have yet. Let's just tell me to go to the crossroads. At least for what I can do for right now, I think I have sufficiently explored. Sure, I'm sure this will unlock a whole chunk that I've not yet seen. I think for now, that's what we've done here. But seems like we need to backtrack for other worlds anyways, which is cool. Might switch over to Davrin and Emmerich. Now I've got Valara, I think 5. I'm trying to like keep everybody kind of at a similar level. Davrin is 4, Emmerich is 3. Canis is 4, but I don't have him right now. He is with his town. His people out. So let's do Davrin. Detonate Weekend, which works for me. Oh, apply and detonate. Detonate Sunder. Can apply Sunder ability. That's okay. He can taunt, which is a nice ability to have.
There are no further signs of the Venatori. However, we may wish to send some back as cautionary examples to the rest.
Yes.
Oogie.
The Venatori won't be bothering you anymore.
You have our thanks.
The spirits rest more soundly.
You've...
Myrna, we finished clearing out the Vault of the Beloved.
Our thanks. We will arrange a vigil there.
Eternity will resume.
Eternity will
We understand
resume.
you have reunited the remains of one of the deceased.
A wisp was scattering some bones.
It is their nature to indulge.
As in most cases, they can be taught.
We found a sealed door with an unfriendly spirit trapped inside.
Curious. I'm unfamiliar with any records regarding this entity. Proceed with caution.
Where its words.
Can do.
How go your journeys, Professor?
The things I've witnessed could already fill a travelogue.
We would learn of them.
Next week's luncheon, perhaps?
The Necromancer Luncheon.
Hello again, Lady Myrna, Watcher Vorgoth. This place is incredible. But, why is it so cold? Is it always so cold?
You feel the remains of despair.
While banished, its effects will only abate with time.
Everything under control?
Only so much as we might serve the necropolis.
Our
Yeah.
you return.
I got $4,000. Look at me. I think I pretty much bought buy here. Just don't use the two-handed weapons to justify any kind of money on that. Buy the memento just for the heck of it. Finally have some cash, so. Okay.
Farewell.
All right, well, let's hit the lighthouse. see if there's any new dialogue here. Oh, I do have to gift Emmerich his thing, so do that. See if there's any new companion conversations. And keep heading out into the world. Civ available. From the vault. Dear Rook, we thank you for cleansing the vault of the beloved. Ceremonies we have not been able to perform for decades have been. Spirits cannot be possessed within. Would go into more detail, but the trans-elementarian involved is one of the Watcher's secrets. I assure you it is largely safe by the standards of the Order. From Navarra. Dear Rook and Professor Volkeren. Watchers are sending this letter for me. I'm the man who used to be enslaved by the Venatori. My name is Claudus. Thank you, bless you for stopping them. I would never have seen the sun again if not for you. And so, very well, the Watchers say there's a great call for tailors of the deceased. This was strange to me, for we do not need such things in future. The Watchers have fed me and found me work. I can never repay them or you, but I will help clothe Navarra's debt. Us? Oh. It's really nice. Kind of made me emotional. That's why you do side quests. Emmerich, I think, is upstairs. Assume that's where Tosh is gonna stay. Aren't there yet.
The food here's better than at the Hanged Man. The Fade doesn't have weevils, I think.
Little Varric for you, if you're a Inquisition or Dragon Age 2 fan.
I'm sorry, but I find it completely unnatural.
I don't get why you think cremation's so bad. Everyone outside Navarra burns their dead.
All those lost vessels, fine mansions reduced to ash. Manfred, for instance, how would his wisp have fared if I hadn't given it a body?
Where or who did you get his body from?
I suppose that's
There
an
was
interesting
no
dilemma.
single donor. The arms were recovered from a
What do the
charnel
wisps
pit.
actually
The
want? What do
ribs
people's
were a gift
souls
from
want?
a dear friend. And
Does that look like a
Manfred's
nerdy
wisp
skeleton?
eked
It's
out
Manfred.
His own skull from some donations. That was quite
I like
the
how
day.
derpy he
He's
is.
been fine company during my necropolis excursions ever since.
Well, he is a necromancer's companion, so he's a bit nerdy, I think, by default. We love Manfred.
What does Manfred understand exactly?
Simple things, but he grows. Spirits of curiosity are voracious learners. The more he experiences, the more sophisticated his conclusions. With guidance, of course.
Yep, same to you.
It's just Manfred's way of saying hello. I encountered him as a wisp in the necropolis years ago. A simple spirit, but so curious. He refused to leave my side.
So, you built a skeleton for the spirit to live in?
Spirits are formed from the emotions and desires of people in the mortal realm. Manfred's wisp came from curiosity.
So it's not a soul
It's
per
these
se.
spirits which animate the dead. Their drive revives the corpse, yet the corpse colors their actions.
Huh.
Thus, the eternal question, are undead, inhuman spirits puppeting a body, or does some shade of the departed return?
That's fascinating.
Spirits playing puppets.
Oh, no, I didn't mean... No. I didn't want that.
I can't agree. Or perhaps I can't bring my...
I wanted more information. Oh my god. Hang on. I was trying to hit the That was the wrong answer. Hang on. I'll back out real quick. I don't know how much progress I lost. There's autosaves though. I wanted the I wanted the down option for more information, and I hit like the negative answer. You didn't see that. Don't look. Nothing happened. Don't worry about it. Okay, good. My bad. Alright, for real this time. I do the same thing, Burn. I'm not afraid to save scum.
I'm sorry, but I find it completely
I don't.
Alright, we can, at least we can skip it this time.
What? Where or... If I say, good to meet you, will he get that?
Manfred's alert to the sentiment, certainly. I encountered him as a wisp in the...
Okay. Yeah, I accidentally said there's no soul in there, which was rude. I just wanted more details. I skipped this, it's creepy. That's rude. Wouldn't say that either. There's no way to know, or I want to believe it. I don't know if I do want to believe it. Because, like, personally, I think it would be way more comforting that there's nothing in the corpse that the wisp is taking over. And so then Manfred is just Manfred. It would be like a little upsetting to me if it was like remnants of a corpse were like combined with the wisp. I don't know that I like that. I feel like that's how most people play BG3. I agree, Adam. I know some people will do like I think for streaming purposes, it would be fun to do a run that like you're not allowed to save scum and it's like truly whatever the die roll is going to be. But for as much time as you guys and myself have put into that game, like, again, it's, I'm putting 100 hours in a game, I want it to end the way I want it to end, you know?
I can't answer that. Can you?
I've come to believe there is a return. I swear I could see it sometimes, Rook. A glint of recognition, something more in the dead.
Hey, that's my sleeve. Are you trying to steal my buttons?
As well as a certain mischievousness. Manfred.
Hey.
How thoughtful, Rook.
I do like the gifts that you buy. The quest is kind of silly that it's even a quest, but I do like that you can buy things in their like native hometowns and it gets like added to their space in the lighthouse. Nice little touch. I've not been in here at all. You just got here. Kinda cool. See if there's any other conversations to do out here. Chatting over here. Nev. Manfred's off on his own. Pretty sure you can play rock, paper, scissors with Manfred. Do that for sure. And then you can hug. Asan is a griffin. Which griffins were Grey Warden companions and were believed to have been extinct, but that's the whole
Strength earns mastery.
The Grey Warden companion that you have, Davrin. That's like his whole quest line. Is that he's secretly taking care of a nest of griffins. Let's do. This was the one that I needed to. Ultimate damage I wanted back. Gimme. Okay. See what we can beef Emmerich up with. Oh. Of necrosis, I think I have on us. Harding. Okay, they apply and I detonate right now, so I don't think that's right. Affliction duration. Process. Yeah. Okay. Your screw. Oh, so that must be on Lucanus as well. Take it. I'll leave it alone for right now. Okay. This is a sign. You can hug him. Oh, you just booped him instead. Me paw.
Hi there, boy.
Squish his face. Oh, I want the hug too. Ah, no hug this time. I like the boop though. That was cute.
There's something about this room. Sometimes I almost forget I'm in the Fade. Other times...
I opened a cupboard and 10 wisps flew out with one of my quills.
Right, exactly.
This was around. There, Harding's there. Manfred we were gonna go see. It's over here too. Harding's space is pretty. Like a greenhouse vibe in here. Vicious.
Look at all those green leaves. You've really brought this place to life.
Amazing what a little weeding and water can do. They're growing so fast, too. Even the ones I haven't tended. Maybe they just needed someone to remind them?
Hug. Ah. I mean, the face squish is still nice. I feel like she interacts with him exactly how I interact with my dog, including a full-bodied hug.
What happened in Treviso? The gods will pay.
I do think out of the voice work that I have seen so far, I don't know the voice actor's name for Davrin, but he does such an incredible job. He's an interesting character too, but like that voice actor crushes that. Oh, that was paper, so we gotta go again, right? Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, he beat me. Terrible. All right, I gotta beat him now. Ah! Nerd! Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, Nev's place is really nice too, like the Mage Tower. Polaris is kind of chill. That's the Lucanus's, that's pretty. Evans is nice too. I Really, the only one that's not great is Balara's. Hers is just kind of boring. All right, so now what do we want to do? Library. I regret visiting Amaranthin today. Set out to explore a chantry described in one of Brother Vidine's travelogues. While inspecting some exquisite mosaics, I spotted a funeral procession through a window. I watched, frozen fast, as the mourners fed a shroud into a bonfire. Harding didn't understand why I looked green. Don't those outside Navarra ever find it heartbreaking, dwelling on the departed without the comfort of a body? Ashes are scattered to the wind. That is really fascinating. I'm sure we'll dive into that more with him. But I love the way that he looks at death. Like, it's creepy. But I like how strongly he feels about the deceased. I don't agree with it, but it's a unique take as the necromancer. Because he's still a good guy, right? Like, there's no nefarious aspects to him, but I feel like you would typically associate a necromancer with a bad guy. Very interesting. I don't understand why Lucanus claims it's bizarre for Manfred to receive a modest stipend. Manfred may need the funds one day, and he's capable of making small purchases. It's funny. Well, that hour went quick. I've got an ad break warning in 30 seconds. So I am going to switch us over to the Be Right Back scene. We will be right back in roughly 3 minutes. Make sure you stretch, make sure you hydrate. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Yeah, okay. Let's see. We have a demon in Docktown. Oh, I did hit 2 stars with them. Nice. Reviso's gonna be... Well, we're working our way up. Just met the Morn Watch, so I'm not really that one. Missing a single chest for our Lathan Forest. Do that one then. Because I bet that chest is where the demon is. Do here. Detonates weekend. Flies weekend. You can definitely tell that like certain companions have a better relationship with each other. Like Balara really admires Emmerich, and so they have some good banter there. But I felt like Davrin and Balara had some good back and forth as well.
We need to get some of this rubble.
It depends on your location too. Like Balara's great here because this is her home.
That Morrigan still hasn't bought anything from me. Bit standoffish if you ask
But
me.
like Nev and Davrin have a really good back and
Heard
forth
some
in
wild
Docktown.
stories about her.
We're talking about some cool case stuff. Myth, hello. Good morning to you. How's it going?
Be happy to sell you a bit or a bob. Or both.
Need that. Expensive. I don't need that stuff. Doing good. Just got up. How was your weekend?
Safe travels.
Do we have the latest scouting report?
Oh, that was it? Okay. It says I'm missing a chest. It's probably this way. There was a path that I couldn't get to over there. Here. Haunting. And hunt. Oh, so I got 2 different things to do. That's exciting. Okay. Let's do that first then. Had to work, so it was unexpectedly busy. What's your job, Myth? I mean, you don't have to go into too deep of details, obviously, but I feel like the last time you talked about work, you were doing overtime on a weekday.
Emmerich, have I got this right? Manfred's a wisp?
A wisp of curiosity, to be precise.
And this wisp was so curious about our world, it just couldn't wait to come here, animate a body, and serve you tea?
Manfred enjoys boiling the water. He's mesmerized by the steam.
Oh, web development. That's cool. Client said the website was down, so I had to troubleshoot that Friday night and Saturday. Ugh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Web design is sweet.
There's a fight ahead.
Where'd he go? Yes, we do. There we go. Did not make for a chill weekend. No, it doesn't sound like it. Hopefully you can relax today. Did everything get sorted? Cap shield throw is so cool every time. I agree, Adam. You actually have the option. I literally don't use it, but you can switch over to like a high stagger, like armor destruction two-handed style. But I just have so much more fun with the sword and shield. I just keep it that way. Oh, good. I'm glad. Good to hear. Oh, super close. Okay. Get weirdly close to that.
We've company.
Oh.
Over there.
Scary.
That could be the haunting spirit Myrna told us about.
It's the Nocturnix, an ancient spirit whose sleep was stolen by the gods. Now it steals the dreams of others. Quickly!
What did they approve of? I'm just fighting. Love hitting him with like it's like a meteor strike. Oh, hi, Luna. So close. Come on, let's go. Got him. Oh, do your thing, Myth. I appreciate you. Did a rogue in this for your run. So excited to see some of those abilities. Off the warrior one. Oh, I think do you mean if the warrior ones are this? Yes, I'm curious to see how the rogue does as well. I've just never been a big ranged combat person in like RPGs. So I tend to not, unless it's like a stealth scenario. Yeah, like everybody does the stealth archer run in Skyrim. I certainly did as well. I remember in Skyrim, my shield's so much better. I'm not doing that. I'll need to upgrade it at some point, but I did like a heavy armor, two-handed weapon, like warrior run in Skyrim for a long time, and it got so overpowered that something falling? What's happening? That I fully respec over to stealth archer in the same match or same playthrough, because it was like dragons became easy, and I was like, okay, dragons shouldn't be, you know, it's just like swatting them like flies basically. I was like, okay, this is, my character's too strong. It's like not actually fun anymore to play. So then totally switching over to stealth archer was like a fun challenge, but normally I just stick with sword and shield. 2 points. Spell tolls. Oh, rage generation. Crit hit applies chilled. Process. Weakened duration. Effective. Might switch over to. It's gonna put points in that. Play ranged on a lot of things. Made Haley as your pawn. So quick stabby stab it was. Right. Curious what level this demon's gonna be. Kind of seems like everything's been level 30 lately, which is a little over leveled for me, but I'm handling it fine. Really not even had to use potion. Granted, well, no, I don't have somebody using a healing ability for me right now. I need to pay attention to that. So I normally have Balara do that for me, but I'm not playing as Balara, or with Balara right now.
Look, over there.
You. It's not enough you
The
disturb
formless
my
one.
sleep. Now you interrupt my journey in the waking world.
That sounds like
I
the
didn't do
traps
anything.
in the Acropolis.
Oh! Impressive. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. No idea what level these guys are. Hi, apparently. Just launched one of those guys. Okay. Okay. No, that's not him either. Is it? Where is the formless one? Or do I have to get rid of all these guys first before I can even worry about that? Probably that one. This then, that lets me build up rage. Rage is essential. There he is. Now, I want everybody focusing on him. Taunt. Shield. Alright, well, we're not worried about that guy right now. Do we have to be? I think we have to be. I can't get to him. It's like stuck back there. These guys can do it. Why does he look like a cursed moose? He does kind of look like that. Like the weird wings outstretched. Oh, no, 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 I don't want to do that. It's like interacted with something. This is bothersome. He's like in the worst spot. It's like bugged almost. It's very bothersome. Ooh, I can bet I can pull him in now. Come here. There we go. Get over here moment, you know? Wow, I was really taking... I didn't think I was, but I was definitely taking Valara's healing for granted. Oh my god, he does look like a moose, doesn't he? Be damned. This is so funny. You're totally right. Come on, come on. Got him. That was tough.
That demon knew us. It sounded exactly like the one trapped behind that sealed door in the necropolis.
Sure did.
A multi-localized sending. The malign spirit
Loci,
trapped in the vault
that's
can
how they-
project facets of its reality into the outer world.
Is that it? Did we crush it? I think we crushed it. Yeah. That's it. But it's always hard to tell. Oh, here we go. Okay. I like that this one has the electric abilities to it. Could always pushing it over into necrotic might not be such a bad idea. But I picked this one specifically since I am focusing on a flaming sword where it said fire bonus also affects this weapon's base damage, and I have a fire bonus all the time. That's what kind of made me gravitate towards that. I've liked this axe a lot, the hard way. That one's fun. Slowly whittle someone's defense away, but still playing around with the sword specifically in terms of which one I would want to do. Davrin's 4, Emmerich's 4. Just stick with those guys. Emmerich, what are you doing?
Nice to meet someone else from Ventus.
Going on a bike ride. Have a great bike ride.
House fathers.
Love you guys too. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the day. Should be nice. We're gonna... Me and Renee are gonna go on a walk later.
Friends get the best prices. That's my guarantee.
Thank you. Enjoy the bike ride.
Till next time.
Right. And to buy right now. That's okay. That I want to buy at least.
This monster, the Gloom Howler, have you ever seen its like?
Never. No warden I've talked to has either. It's definitely blighted, but not darkspawn. Smart. Something special. Normally I'd relish on like this. Now...
You'll find Asan's siblings. I'm certain.
So am I.
Resin, oils.
Good.
I sell it all.
Junk.
Always here to provide for your needs.
Well, at some point I feel like they're gonna introduce some sort of like crafting mechanic that even after all of the time that I've put into this that I don't have access to. And that's gonna be like, oh, all this stuff that I passed by is things that I didn't buy. Be like, yeah, it's, you know, you just paid attention and got your crafting materials earlier. Get down there. Probably for a quest that I just don't have yet.
Annihilate! Their blood, not ours. Time to finish this room.
Yeah, see, like, it's nice to be able to pair the lightning and burning, especially just being a melee guy. Oh, there's another one still. Just here's to hold their allies to stop dying. That's fantastic. I don't even think I went the right way. Yeah, I definitely did not. It did. Oh no, they're moving. Okay, I might just drunk. There's just a dead person on the ground.
I have a cousin who lives in this part of town. Told me about the Archon's palace attacking the city.
Was your cousin hurt?
No, she was lucky. Her neighbors lost their
Still get. Let's chest that I can't get yet. Oh, here's something. Usually if the lock is yellow, red, you can do something with it. Mark that on now. Like if I've gotten a new companion, like Emmerich is new now, should be able to hopefully be able to do something with that. Oh, that's up there. No, I can't do I lied, I can't do anything with that.
Here they come.
Holy shit! Whoa! Come on. Shall dub him Laserface. Came out of nowhere. It sounded like a dragon or something. It's like the kind of enemy that you expect to be like story related or something. It's just chilling. Come on. There we go. I don't know in what world I'm getting up there. Bruh. Man. See something. Okay, maybe I can take this down. A shot. Yeah, it kind of looked like Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. What's the vibe I got?
Trouble ahead.
Oh, I don't want trouble right now. I just want to find a store to open. Have you played Silent Hill 2, Burn? I would like to get it. I've never played it. But I know people spoke extraordinarily highly of the
Minding his manners, quiet as a mouse.
of the remake. It's definitely on the list.
From your room.
Especially having the PS5 Pro now, and that being a PlayStation. I know it's on PC too, but it's a PlayStation console exclusive. I'm even more interested in it.
Manfred needed to be taught boundaries as well.
Except Hassan's a griffin.
And clever. That will only increase.
Not much for those games, but do you remember Silent Hill from? Yeah.
Hungry? Thirsty?
That's expensive.
Nothing else?
Inflation even hitting the gaming industries. It's sad, you know, it's tough.
Right.
$500 for a bottle. Get out of here. Yeah. Defiant plate. The armor's good, but encounter cold
Everything
enemies.
built up around the docks here.
Bit of freedom. Immune to chilled would be nice, I suppose. The ultimate version being like a cold blast. I do kind of like that. Well, that's cool armor. I like that a lot. I like how it looks. Sure. Oh, I think I have to change my appearance at the lighthouse, the home base. I would totally equip that as like my shoot, what's the word? Transmog? Transmog. Okay, so still can't do that one. Maybe. I almost died. Shoot. Okay. Right. Let's see where this takes us. No, that's higher than that. Over here, maybe? Hi, kitty. There somehow? Okay. Tricky. I just... Oh, okay. I didn't think it was... I didn't think it was that easy. Still can't detonate. Dang. Okay. Oh. Anything good down there? Haven't already looted? Nah. Okay. I've done all I can do over here for now. Take the extra gear. Win's a win. And it looks pretty.
Be ready.
Oh! Heavies don't mess around. I don't need that chest marked on the map still. Some. Oh. At least I have that new red lock. Okay. Beeping. Huh. Oh. Okay.
Another of those Fen Harel altars.
Library update. Themiel's shield. Lucican's disciples continue their feud with the priests of Themiel lands. Instead of a shield for the city created to the god of beauty's specifications, the knight demands the skybound fortress be transformed to deliver overwhelming force. Why defend against those across the sea when we may destroy them instead? Beauty's devotees, gentle souls, oft chosen for their wit, activity, quailed before Lucican's might and gave ground. we builders find ourselves scouring the depths of the ancient catacombs in search of lost elven magic to satisfy the demands of night. That's sad. Oh, there's a whole series of platforms out there. Okay. See what we can find. Oh, there it is. Cool. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. Thought there was going to be like a whole thing up here. It's just chilling. All right. It's pretty. Let's see. I sense a good photo opportunity here. Like the snakes. I wish the rain wasn't there. Waterfall right there or something. It is. Raining. Ah, it sucks that it's raining. I don't want that in the picture. Off some. So mad at the rain. I don't want it. Oh well, it's fine. That was cool. Shocked you can't change the weather for those, but all good.
Look, over there.
Here we go. Another moose fight. He has shields and armor this time. Oh, he's not the moose either. Whoa. I think we melted his shield already, which is great. Come on. Oh yeah, we got this guy in the bag. It's like it's smoked. Go. Little sissy. Let's go. Staggered too. Yeah, we got him. We got him. Boom. That went so much better than the magic one. So much better. Shield toss bounce, that's fun.
2 demons down. Or 2 versions of the same demon.
They seem to die like anything else.
You're so cool, Davrin. Okay. Did I level up? What's that? Oh, it was the statue. That's good. That gives me 1 for bleed then, right? Yeah. Attacks apply bleeding. Charged attack with the shield will do bonus damage. Nice. Touch there. Those are done. What else was a part of this quest? Pursue other quests for now. No, I don't want to. It's disappointing. I enjoyed the boss fights. Maybe this will lead me to the next one.
We got rid of that haunting in Arlathan.
It sleeps once again.
Excellent work.
Action strength.
So, nice tombs you have here.
Nice to ever.
Thank you, Grey Warden. A pleasure to welcome one of your venerable order.
Their sacrifices are mourned by those beyond.
That's good?
Yes. There is much to be
Oh, good.
done.
I can rank up. Nice. New goodies we got. I do like this armor. It's very cool. He needs a trinket. Do you have a trinket? We did. Realized he had one. Let's do that. That. Nice.
The dead.
Right. I'm at a point where I feel like I need that upgraded. Oh, for it to actually be burning. What was the other one? Ice resistance too, so same thing. That's the best defense out of all of them, though. These all kind of do the same. They all have the same stat. They just different element. Like the rage build. What a rage does. Probably go back to Docktown and buy the
Keep watch.
you know, Treviso's got something. is... Gosh, I'm pretty sure. Where like the market district is. That's the trick. Not named in a way that's helpful. Market. Yes. Because it's weird, because like there's lots of extra merchants that you can see.
I prefer the company of your brother.
But they're not actually
His
marked on the
stare is
map.
less piercing, and his disgust less palpable.
Well, then we agree on one thing. I prefer the company of my brother as well.
Then why do you continue to annoy me?
One must have her hobbies.
Like this guy sells a lot of good stuff. He's not on the map at all. You'd have no idea. You just kind of have to know.
We just got
There's a couple other merchants around here, too. Here. Oh, sure. Oh, there's an art merchant around here somewhere as well. He sells stuff. They're so tricky to find. I don't... It's a weird choice. It's only like the faction merchant that gets put on the map, and I think that's a mistake,
to the death,
personally.
Everything matters, including fashion.
Yeah,
Let me know if you need a custom fit.
Alright, let's do... Octane.
Talos' fried fish is to die for.
Check the back for me. Hey there, Rook.
Not anywhere close to rank. This is what I... Ooh. Or though. See it? See what that looks sick. All elemental resistances. Oh, but I can't deal those. Oh. For 1,000. Anything goes your way. 40% resistance to elements. 45, really. Max resistance. What's the difference between resistance and max resistance? You can't deal in the element. Oh, but see, that would be good with the axe that I have then. Because that doesn't do... On the list, for sure. For sure. Good.
Come back soon.
Yeah, let me just... Maybe I can get some sort of rage generation. Because this armor's cool. I dig this a lot. It's a light helm. I really need a heavy. It's a damage. Actually better than this. Not. Full rage on ultimate activation is nice. This would be the one that I would use. It's like needs one more upgrade. Wherever that may be. Oh, that makes way more sense to have for him. Four, Davern 4. Okay, we're in good shape there. I've kind of I can buy with the Dragon Hunter. Later. That one I can do. That was a level 30 boss that was super, super tough. I've leveled up a little bit since then. Let's go to the lighthouse. Redo my equipment enchantment. See if any stations have updated. Oh, they have. Lara and and Emmerich. Nice. Those two are still chatting. Oh, and then Manfred's off to the side, being strange. Talking at the table. Okay. They're not be making a move on Valara.
No, I know. It doesn't make any sense, but it works.
Wouldn't the connection to the lyrium cause...
The veil to rupture? Not if you're careful. Really, really careful.
Rook, good to see you. Valara was telling me about one of the artifacts she calmed. Her manipulation of the Hylic spheres put some circle mages I know to shame.
Oh, that's so nice. Really?
Valara, repairing the Illuvian network alone is worth a thesis.
Have you run into anything like it before?
Not at all. The principles are familiar, but the application, the finesse. Though admittedly, my interests lie more with the spirits. Look to Valara for elven magic expertise.
You were here, what, 5 minutes? And you had that thing fixed?
Right.
And it's quite a complex mechanism.
Well, thank you.
That said, I've noticed you working at all hours on that artifact.
Really? I don't think it's all hours.
And you're either the first to wake, or you simply aren't sleeping some nights.
Thank you, Professor, but I'm fine. Mostly.
You don't seem that certain.
Well, when you're in the Fade, there's no sun or moon. So I tend to lose track of time. Just a little bit.
So, you sleep more regularly outside the Fade?
Well, sometimes. Maybe. But we're in Solas's old home. There's so much to learn.
And we've time to learn it. But in order to do that, you must take care of yourself.
That's right.
That knowledge isn't going anywhere. Relax a little. Get some rest. You'll feel better and work better.
Right. I'm not great at that. Relaxing, I mean, I think to myself, what if I do it wrong? Then it's 3 hours later and I'm even less relaxed than I was.
Ooh, I feel that
Perhaps I can
too
help
deeply.
you.
With what? Relaxing?
Yes, I can teach you some breathing exercises, the ones we show initiates.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
Of course. We must look out for one another.
And thank you too, Rook.
Anytime.
Okay, I am going to relax right away. But first, I had another question.
I thought you might.
For your notes. Professor self bends to the pulse of this place, shielding us from stronger currents. Will displace himself. Strain. Oh, stain come from. Coffee spilled when an artifact went off. Starting to wonder if the lighthouse might be alive. It's a heartbeat rhythm to how things happen in professor about it, and he told me something called a genius loci, the spirit of a place. Spirits are attracted to emotion, a place that has a lot of emotion tied up with it. Attract a strong spirit. Feeling like something's watching us, but not in a bad way. More comforting than anything, and that's nice. See if I can speak to it. Not sure how I do that. Professor. Okay. side. This guy.
Offer, dweller.
Close to ranking up.
I will answer.
I had necrotic resistant. Really want health. My helmet, okay. Or health. Oh, that's great. Do necrotic and then we can give Lucanus crit. Crit. But he's good to go. Upgrade. Or, oh, this is +6. Okay. Huh. Heavy. This one. Oh, so that just increases its stats, not its tier. Oh, okay, so there's... Oh, it hurts. There's a rarity tier. Then there's also a level. Interesting. Let's do it. You know, let's just see what happens. Doesn't make it purple. It does somewhere. Pretty? Ah, it's not even close. Dude, okay. Ad break coming in 10 seconds. Last ad break. We'll stream a little bit more after that, and then we will be right back. 3 minutes. Oh, hello? Test. There we go. Okay. All right, last ad break for you guys. I'll go for a little while longer. I got a boss fight that I want to do. I think we pretty much tackled all the side quests that I was interested in. See what these guys are all yapping about up here. We'll head to the crossroads. We haven't seen that on the stream yet today.
Your warden
Go from there.
contacts, Efka and Antoine, you think they'll come through?
They'll try.
Well, it's more than we've gotten from the first warden. Where'd you meet them anyway?
It was the Deep Roads. They were there on warden business. Varric and I were after Solus. We didn't tell them at the time, of course. But you survive a Deep Stalker attack together, and you make fast friends.
Yes.
Never thought I'd see a living city smothered by the Blight.
I just realized that Davrin doesn't really have like a hometown per se. Check that. Area that you find him in is like almost a dungeon itself. It's not have like a town. The others do. Draw. There we go. Got anything else? This looking at me weird. Let's do crossroads. I like that Davrin. Emmerich. Out just fine. Tale of Purged City. I've been over there? Sure didn't it? Okay. Alright, boss fight I know is down here. It was tough last time, so we'll see how this goes.
Beware the ancient that sleeps here, dweller. Death and blight have not tempered its rage.
See what happens.
Corruption.
Looks super cool in here.
Dead?
What
I'd say
happens?
we found out who's responsible.
Careful! This is no common undead.
Take it down!
There we go. Hit him. As am I. There we go. Come on.
His back turned.
This guy's tough. There you go.
Drawing power from the Fade Tag.
And it appears to be regenerating.
shouldn't weaken it.
That one, quickly!
What are you talking about? Huh. Whoa. Let's be the shield then. This need to be destroyed. Need a potion. He's not who I wanted to mess with, but there we go. Come on. Hi, Baron. Thanks so much for hanging out. You have a good one too. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy the kid time. Whoa. Go.
It's healed again?
It's weakening the Fade Tear. Keep going.
Does he just get a bunch of extra lives or something?
Made that one ready! Ready and willing!
Ugh. This is not gonna go my way, I don't think. Come on. Go. Okay. Come on. Let's go.
Watch out! On your right!
Come on. Hang in there. Come on. Oh, here we go.
Set that one up!
There we go. Ah. Come on. Come on. Good Lord, this guy is tough. I might get this one. Ah, that one always gets me. Okay. Oh, shit. Not this time. Come on. All right, this is it. Oof. Here we go. Yes! Oh my god, that was hard. Hell yeah.
They're gone. The Fade Tear and that Revenant.
Hey.
All that's left is its essence. The Revenant's essence feels darker, more powerful.
So
It must
tough.
be protecting something big. We should look around for a door it might fit.
Kind of goodies you got for me. The burden. 20% damage while at low health. Health triggers 10% earlier. 70%. That is a gamble I do not want to participate in. It's a cool item though.
Emmerich, I think you've got to let Manfred learn some things.
So in the door. Oh, so is it my choice? Yeah. My choice, I'm doing that one. That has 2 chests. Sure. It was fun though.
Things on his own.
Such as?
You know, like any kid. Let them fall, scrape their knee.
That could dislodge his patella bone, hinder his ambulation.
Or he might learn to walk and not fall next time.
That's a harsh thing to wish on a spirit who yearns only to experience the world.
Falling down's a big part of the world.
Manfred's body is an intricate construction. There's no need to bruise it, or him, unnecessarily.
Okay. This is taking me.
Places between.
I did not think we'd go here.
This door. I think the essence we took from that revenant might be our way through.
So it's a key, which means the gods don't want us in there.
Bluetooth. No, I can't get through there yet. I've been here. Oh, okay. This door. Champion's essence. I can't get past. That's a barrier and that's a barrier. Yeah. Storm. Oh, nice. Ah, so lame. Okay. Now, can't do that except our other quests later. Okay. I think the last thing then we have recommended. Gosh. Parting? What's right there? The Ravane Coast. Oh, okay, cool. That's crazy how many doors there are that I have not opened. Cool. Well, I think that's a great place to end it. Yeah, like 3.5 hours. Very good about that. Okay, so that was the Dan Good Morning Show. Thanks everyone for hanging out today. It's so nice when like the stream starts and there's like already people talking with each other, saying good morning. I love it. So we'll be back with Dragon Age Veilguard next Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern. The family show will return on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll put this VOD up onto YouTube this coming Saturday. For anybody that misses it, for the YouTube fam, I appreciate y'all watching the VODs. It's always cool to see those come up and do well. That's nice. It's appreciated. So that's all I got. I hope everyone has a great Sunday, a great weekend. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out.